See this face here? This is like 3 hours of sleep. This is a little bit of stress about this vacation coming up. So the latest, and since we last talked, is we're flying Frontier Airlines, which I didn't think much about. I just went on Hotwire, got us a cool vacation package, didn't think much of it. And then the more that I'm exploring Frontier, the more I'm kind of flipping out. My poor wife, it's like she was waking up for work at 5 o'clock. I still wasn't even in bed yet. And I'm like, we got a problem. And I was telling her about how if you fly Frontier Airlines, I'm going to tell you ahead of time, make sure that you pay for all your bags ahead of time. You actually have to pay for carry-ons, which I didn't know that. And you also have to pay to get your seat assignments. Now there's 3 of us, including a 5-year-old, so I can't go there and have him randomly assign a seat and keep him, all by himself. I just can't do that. So there was a fee for that. It was to check in our bags, it was $20. If you carry them on with you, it's $30. And for us, it was $12 to get our seats. So $36, and that's each way. So even though they come off as a low-cost carrier, it adds up either way. So as of right now, if that's something that bothers you, just spend more money on airlines that include that, and you'll just save yourself a headache. If my calculations are correct and it works out how I think it's going to work out, we'll probably save a few dollars over what it would have cost us. So it's not the end of the world. But after I departed from you guys on the last blog, I started reading reviews on like Yelp and just on a Google search about Frontier, and consistently they're getting 1-star reviews. And now I'm flipping out because it's like, oh, there's always delays and they're losing baggage. And look, I get it's a low-cost carrier, don't expect the world, but at the same time, it's like this vacation kind of means a lot to me because it's just something I wanted to plan for our family and something I wanted to do. And I just wanted to go off without a hitch. So the dogs are at the kennel. Yeah. Sorry, I just needed to gloat for a moment. The dogs are at the kennel. That means I'm here all by myself. Ian is off to school, and then he's got some things later this afternoon. Wife is working till this afternoon herself. My mom is taking care of Ian at this point. And I got a big old messy house I got to get in order before we leave. Did all my stuff, and now I'm going to be praying like hell tonight that this flight goes off. All I want to do, listen, I don't expect, it's low cost, I don't expect customer service, I don't got to kiss these people. Just get me to Florida and get me back on time without a problem, and don't lose my bags. That's all I'm asking you for. I don't need your little bag of peanuts, I really don't. Hey, we can bring our own snacks on, that's what I did here too. So, today's vlog is just going to be the build up to that. And in the midst of all this, one of the reasons I started this blog is because I wanted to document the growth of our family together. In addition to having some fun, of course, but I wanted to be able to look back at some memories and some things we did and just see kind of how we've grown over the years together, which is kind of cool. And I got a phone call this morning. Now you got to understand, I didn't fall asleep till about 5:30. I finished the last vlog. It was like, I think 3:30. And then, I was flipping out, woke up my poor wife, Lynn Quinterrible, aka Kia Killjoy, but this time I was the Killjoy. And yeah, so I was reading reviews and all kind of stuff and flipping out. I was even looking up reservations on other airlines just in case. So I didn't actually get to sleep till 5:30, and then I got woken up at 8 o'clock with a phone call from Ian Quinterrible, Agent IQ, that he lost his first tooth. Yeah, so it's today's the Wednesday, October 7th. We're leaving later tonight, so on the day we're getting ready to go, he lost his first tooth. So that's why I say with these vlogs, it's kind of a little memory that I'm curious to, just to look back on and see, how we've grown. So I'm excited for that. So, Kia Killjoy, surprisingly, is holding it together on this one. Me, I'm a little flipping out. I'm not normally like this. We've had like a role reversal. I'm normally the one that's like, whatever, we'll get there. And she's flipping out. But this one is just, I'm flipping out and she's really cool on it. So hopefully it's going to go well. We're going to keep a positive attitude. We're just going to, reap and sow all kind of positivity up in here and just make sure that that it goes off without a hitch. That's my plan tonight. So flight's 11:45. Not a lot of flights going on at that point. So red eye. Hopefully there's not a lot of crap on the runway. As long as there's an employee there to check in our bags, which do online check-in too with Frontier if you do them, because it'll be a nightmare from what I've read. So I'm already checked in, got our boarding passes and everything. Just got to show up, and apparently the seats don't recline either, which I thought was funny. And the tray tables are basically the size of an iPad. I didn't even know they made planes like that, but apparently the seat the headrest in front of you has like DirecTV that you can play with. So I don't know. It's only 4 hours to Florida from Vegas, so we're going to tire Ian out and just let him sleep through it. I'm hoping just take a short nap. I only slept 3 hours, and I'm hoping to run myself out and just sleep through the whole thing and just wake up as we're landing. That's my goal. So, all right, time to get cleaning. Time to get repacking, because that's a whole nother thing I'll tell you about another time. Let's do this. All right, so I want to show you guys a little quick something that we've been working on here. Had a chance last year to purchase these little spinner bags from Amazon, and they were actually very affordable. They're like $100 each. They weren't too bad, and they're pretty solid. And from what I understand, I forget the actual manufacturer, but they are supposedly a pretty good brand. Delsey, I believe is the name of it. Yeah, Delsey. You can see that. And what I was trying to figure out is how we could not have to check luggage. And I know that this trip's kind of gone off the rails. But what I did is I got one of these bags. I bought a couple of these things called travel cubes. And one of these little quart bags, which would normally go through like the TSA screening. But because we're checking bags, it's not going to make that big of a difference here. But a couple little packing tips that I found for future consideration is that if you ever want to go through on an airline that actually, doesn't charge for this stuff, and you just want to do a carry-on, you can fit like a couple weeks of clothes in here using these cubes, rolling stuff up. Vacuum bags, I believe I ordered these also on Amazon. Use this little clip here to seal the edge. And then you use a vacuum cleaner or a pump, which is this guy right here. And then once the bag's sealed off, you stick the pump on there and you actually draw the air out of your space in your suitcase. So, as it works out, this normally was supposed to be my carry-on. Now, what my hope was is that I would be able to roll my clothes, put them in the travel cubes. Let me just show you quick. If you actually just roll up your shirts, right? Like this is my running clothes right here. I got 4 t-shirts. I got pajamas and pants in there. You could fit about 7 or 8 pairs, or 7 or 8 shirts, I should say, or shorts, or anything like that. And, yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. Another cool tip I learned is if you're packing shoes, stick all your socks, belts, and loose items in there, and that way you maximize some space. Now, they say that for carry-ons, they allow you a personal item. Now, what I was hoping was with Ian, I'll show you this here, he had his little robot thing, and this came as a package deal with that little backpack. So if we were to take this, it would cost $30 to bring on the plane or $20 to check it underneath in the body. But this, because it'll fit under the seat and it's like a small backpack, he could fit like his tablet in here, some of his schoolwork, his little headphones, and he's got a little bag. Now, for me, I have a laptop bag, which I'm going to keep like my tablet, chargers, phone, cameras, electronics, and then Lynn has this little backpack thingy from Disneyland. So that's going to be what we actually physically bring on the plane, those 3 items. These bags are actually going to get checked, which I was hoping we wouldn't have to, but we're going to have to. So go on Amazon.com and just look for vacuum seal bags. You can actually seal these and put clothes away like in your closets or your garage, and it'll keep like bugs and dirt and all that stuff out. So they're really useful. And yeah, pretty cool. It's a minion. And there's the boy. Look, first tooth missing. There it is. All right, let me get a picture. What do you think?
Cool. Can I see it?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Those Halloween stickers.
Hi.
Remind me them.
You had a riddle for me?
Who's 5'3", short, chubby, just had her pedicure, and is going to Universal Studios. Is on vacation.
And I get stickers.
And cute. Mommy said cute. Me. Babe, let me see your smile. Let me see. Open up. You lost your first tooth. High five.
And a tooth fairy's gonna come. If my tooth falls out, she'll give me money.
Yeah.
Cha-ching. High five it. Cha-ching.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
talking.
hand
He's
paper.
having difficulty talking.
Mom, where do you want these to go?
I think we should hang them. We should put some on. What do you think?
I think we should put him there. He might be a little cuter there.
Okay, you want to put them there?
Yeah.
Do you want to put any here on this window?
No, thank
You
you.
want to put some on your bedroom window?
No, I.
All there? Okay.
Thanks.
There it is. It's sticking. Okay, so that's who's that? Okay, keep it there, babe.
I think we. How about we put him upside down?
If you want to, you put them upside down, okay?
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to give you the bat next.
Okay, let's just turn him up.
Well, make up your mind.
Okay,
What are you doing, Ian?
I'm just making up my mind. Thank you. Ah,
Wow, you're tall.
I'm tall
Here
enough.
comes the spider.
I think Ian likes spiders.
No, I hate them. What? Where should
I
I
could stay with the dogs. I was like, wait a second, something's missing. Where are the dogs? They were being dropped
I'm
off.
sorry, who?
The dogs, Deuce and Buckley.
Oh, the dogs. Hold on.
That's like
Let me
they
shake my
said.
magic 8-ball. They ain't here. I heard that at Universal Studios there's a McDonald's that's like the biggest McDonald's / arcade in the world. I was like, no, I can't. And there's like a whole second floor that's an entire arcade, McDonald's downstairs. I'm like,
It's really hard for my.
you know, like the Black Whopper at McDonald's used to come out with the all black Egg McMuffin.
Oh, can you stop that egg wax
Oh, these are.
stuff?
What is wrong with a black sandwich? It's lovely.
Did you see the way your son's talking now with his tooth missing?
How's he talking with his tooth missing?
Turn around and say something to the camera.
I lost my toe. Oh, now.
Where did the tooth go?
Graham took it and took a picture of it.
And how did your tooth fall out?
Because I was playing a joke on my grandma and it kind of popped right out, I think.
How were you playing a joke? What was the joke about?
I was a claw face and my tooth came right out.
Were you scared or were you happy?
I was happy, but
Yeah.
I was very upset because I fell down on the chair.
Mm-hmm.
Love the
Yeah.
tooth, dude. Dude, you look like a hockey player, man. I think you're in a hockey fight.
Does it feel weird?
Yes, it does. It feels funny.
Yeah, it feels funny.
And there it is. Taped to a tissue.
You should come see his final product.
Wow, look at that. My boy, a little blood on the end there. It's like he was playing hacky.
But he wasn't. He was playing.
But he wasn't. He was playing with his own little claw machine. So we're happy about that.
So
But
this is Ian's finished product
all right, let me say it.
of the Halloween decorations.
Well, it's not the tooth, the candy corn, you doof. He's a doof. And watch, ready? Watch. Kick in the butt. You can't catch me. Oh, ow. We're not doing a selfie picture, we're doing a vlog, dude.
Hi, I'll show you where we're gonna be. Here where we are.
Okay.
So we're gonna just move on. Here. Let's see where we can go.
Well, before you show me that, where are we going now? What are we doing now? We gotta go through security, and then what are we doing?
Going to a playground.
A playground? No, we're getting on a plane, bro. Good catch.
That's a good time.
That was almost a big mess I had to clean up. Good catch, bro. Nice reflexes on the kid. So, all right, so we're in Terminal 3 here at McCarran Las Vegas Airport. I don't think I've ever actually been here. Well, I was actually here to pick up somebody once, but I've never actually flown out of here. This place is gigantic. Look at this thing. Wow. Not bad at all. Okay. So Frontier Airlines pulled up to the curb where they were. They had curbside check-in. They had a little kiosk out there where the ladies were checking in. They gave us all the paperwork for a car seat. Something we almost forgot. If you're going to be traveling somewhere with a youngin' and you're going to rent a car, make sure you bring a car seat with you, because if you rent them, they're expensive from the auto places. But what we did was we got one of these red bags. I know, one of these red bags, and it keeps it from getting all dirty. So another travel tip from you, from the Quinterribles. We do a little bit of travel, and we know some things like this. So now we got to go through security and get to meet my date for the night, if you get my drift. And then after we get through security and that ordeal, then we're just going to go to the gate. I got here a couple hours early so that we didn't have any problems, and that's how it's going to go. I believe I see Kia Killjoy approaching.
I want to go to King.
Yeah, look like real Killjoy right there.
Look, I want to go to King.
You know, I don't appreciate when she sasses me on camera. So let me go meet my date for the night over here, and then we'll security.
Oh.
I'm gonna get all touchy-feely in a moment. So, all right, let's go do this.
We should
Just feels
find
right.
a place to
Okay,
I'll
bye.
be even too.
Hey, Ian.
This train
Over here.
is going to deviate. Please hold on to a
He's more excited by the whole train flying everywhere. Whoa, look how fast we're going. It's like a bullet train. Not really. Ah, see that boy.
It's a tram car.
How far we go?
Not very far. Just too far for us to walk all around.
All right, I think we're... All right, let's get set up. There's Ian at the shoe shine thing. Those aren't really shiny kind of shoes. But, there we go. We're doing it.
Easy cheese.
There's Kia Killjoy. Lynn Quinterrible. Codename Kia Killjoy. Taking a picture. You really don't like that, do you?
How am I exactly like Killjoy?
We'll talk.
Race in the park.
Guys, we, so far, gate check. Well, no, bag check, I should say. Bag check in. And TSA was very nice. Got through very quickly. No problems. Now the thing is, I'm not a super fan of the concept of the TSA. Okay, let's just be real. But you know, the people that are working there, they're people. And they're doing the best job they can. They're just following orders in most cases. So, and I'm getting interrupted again. Am I? But they're people. They're doing a job. And the last few times we've been through, they've been very nice. They've been very kind to Ian. And this time was no exception. So I have no complaints about it. And I didn't have to go through the X-ray thing. I just went through the normal scanner that they had. So now we have to look for our gate. This is where I heard Frontier becomes rough. So yeah, praying it goes well. These are the slimline seats. What do you think?
I think I need to
Here, check. Well, yeah, that goes without saying. Check this out.
Wait.
That's pretty cool. It's kind of funny, actually. So, off to Universal Studios.
Yes, we are off. Look where he wants to sit by himself.
Let's do this. It's hotter on the discomfort cam. Aw, dude. Alright, let's do this. We're out of here. Off to Universal. Quinterribles now.